Hi, hey, 6-4 trading. So I know a lot of people in the market, a lot of traders are like trying to figure out what's going on. Like, why is the market, selling off like this and chopping around? Because that's pretty much what it's been doing, is just chopping around. And I'll show you guys that. I got friends asking me like the market's been terrible. They're not, you know, traders and stuff like that. They kind of invest and they're watching, their investments go down substantially. And then it's not going anywhere. Well, the market's been selling off for a while, right? I've been shorting it. People in the Discord have been talking about the shorts from the all-time highs up here, around 600s all the way down. We still got this mini desk. Well, it's a depth cross with the 50 crossing below the 100. The biggest one's going to be the 50 crossing below the 200-day moving average. Not there yet, but look what happened here. We had a sell-off below the 200-day moving average. We had a retest. This area here is a retest of that 200-day moving average, and it failed. And you got a clean fail. There's so many things going on here. I'm a market analysis, right? I'm a technical analyst, probably one of the best out here. I'm going to tell you there's a lot going on with this. You got a big gap up. You got a retest on the close twice, 2 days above the 200 SMA. Now, one would think, okay, so we got to close above 200 SMA, so we probably should go higher. It's not the case. This is a false breakout. What they didn't see was this upper trend line here and this lower trend line here, that this is trading in a channel now. So we're going into a back of a channel. We're not breaking above this channel, this top of this trend line, which a lot of people didn't see. So then you get a big gap up, break up, you got a doji indecision, and you got a big engulfing candle just happened on the previous day, right? And so it engulfed all of the 2-day move below the 200 SMA, which also what you have here is these three candlesticks here. So you got to move up, you got a doji, and you have a big red candle bar down. Now this is a typical trend reversal pattern. It's this three candlestick pattern here for this to go down. Now we came kind of close to the bottom of the trend line, but we didn't really break below this trend line here. So that's what we're watching out for. This is all chop. This candlestick here, which we closed on today, is indecision. Indecision means we can either go up or we can go down. Right now, the market is just chopping around. But as you know, I've been tracking this 570 line. We're back below the 570 key level. We're below the 200 SMA on a strong rejection of 200 SMA. That is bearish. We still got the 50 below the 100-day moving average. So I'm trading this and I'm watching this. I'm saying, you know what, right now, swing trades are still good for the shorts that we have in play, but also got some long plays here. You can also hedge this position, which you can do, like if you trade options, you can do a straddle or something like that. Play, which is, it goes up any direction you're making money, but it depends on how long you have that option play for. That's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, I just want to show you the market of what's going on now. If you have investments and you don't trade, you're probably like, why is everything down? Well, this is why, right? Tariffs got talked about by Trump yesterday and on auto industry, external to the United States. So 25% tariff on that stuff inside the United States, manufactured inside the United States. There's no tariffs on that. Okay, so this is where we are right now. All of that is bearish. Looking at how the market is playing out right now, there's a lot of data coming out. GDP wasn't good. The growth was slower. Jobless numbers, a little wavery on that. I don't really trust them all that much, but those were the numbers. But you gotta pay attention, like what's really going on. The market is like, it's just a waiting game right now, waiting to see if it's going to break in a big move one direction and go in that direction, up or down, right? That's what you're watching out for. It's gonna come out, play out pretty soon here, I think. This is a big rejection. I've seen rejections like this before at major moving averages. I want to see if this goes down and breaks below this trend line. Break below that trend line, we start talking about going down to this major support area and going lower. If this holds and we gap up tomorrow and break up and go higher and break above this 200-day SMA moving average, I'm still watching to see a clear direction, which means it needs a break up above this trend line, top of this trend line, to go higher. I'm Hank, 6-4 Trading. Oh, if you guys want to get into the Discord, it's free. You guys look into that. It's a link in the description. But Hey, we watching the markets. We seeing what's going on. We watching to see what's happening. We're making money off of these trades. Doesn't matter if it goes up or down. We making money off of it because we know what to do. Hey, SixFourTrading. I'll see you guys next time.